Welcome to Life Advice with Des and Kat. This week we are going to talk about trust in relationships. So, what do you think about trust in relationships?
Okay, well, first, I just want to start by saying trust in a relationship is that's just all there is. If you don't have trust, then you don't have a relationship.
Pretty much, because, it's kind of like, how do I put this? It's like, okay, I'm going to use like a real life analogy here. Try to sound smart,
Right.
It's like, okay, I drive her van to work, okay? It's like a trust thing. It's like, I guess she trusts me. Do you trust me? Do you trust me?
No, trust me, if I didn't trust you, you wouldn't drive my van to work every
But
day.
it's okay. What's the saying? That's not what I'm getting at. I'm trying to figure out how I'm trying to word it.
Like, if I didn't trust her, then, there just wouldn't be anything there.
Exactly. So if you are with someone and you don't... Ooh, I've got a perfect example. Okay, if you're with someone, and let's say you're like me and you get along better with guys than you do girls, okay, and you're dating someone, and your guy's like, oh, I don't like him, you don't need to talk to him, because all guys are apparently trying to get with you. Okay, so if you have trust, that doesn't happen. Then they're just like, oh, well, I trust you to be friends with them and not, take it any further. And if you don't have trust, you're going to be like, you're going to want to check her phone, you're going to want to find out who she's talking to, and vice versa. You're going to want to check his phone and find out who he's talking to because you don't trust him, or he doesn't trust you.
Well, I'll say from personal experience, trust for me is a huge issue. Because of other people in the past, even, current situations, I don't trust anybody. And it goes for, your friends, your significant others. My thing is trust no one but yourself.
Pretty much.
But, so you can't do that. You have to learn how to just... There's a gnat. And now it's on the screen. Oh my goodness.
It's too funny. It's crawling around your phone. This is so gross. Anyways, I can't focus with that gnat.
I've killed like 2 of them things today.
Where do they even come from?
I call them fruit flies. Everybody else like, oh, they're gnats.
But you don't have any fruit in your room, or do you? Anyways.
No, I don't. But I'm going to put out me a fruit fly catcher.
Back to the discussion.
Okay. You're going to knock it over.
Yeah, I know. Okay, back to the discussion. Well, I guess we should probably mention, like, how to deal with, like, maybe if you don't have trust. Like, okay, you and my brother, for example, you guys are getting married, whatever. You have a kid together. Like, how you deal with if you don't trust your partner, or you have those trust issues. Like, because obviously you can't just, like, spend your whole life going through your fiance or your husband's phone.
Right.
Because that's not going to end well, that you're going to, like, argue the rest of your life about it. So.
Well, I don't want to go too far into detail about what I personally do, but I know what helps is to be open about who you're talking to, what you're talking about. Maybe not as much as what you're talking about, but who you're talking to. And I feel like if, say, Jake, he's talking to somebody, okay, and it's of the opposite sex. Okay, well, I would like to at least know this person. Know this person is not trying to get with my man. Okay? And if I don't know this, I'm of course gonna be jealous. Because I don't know if she's a threat to me or if she's not. I don't know.
Well, from a girl's perspective, I think women are, I guess, wired a certain way that if your man is talking to a female, yeah, that could just be his coworker, and he could just be asking about the schedule, or he could just be asking like what women want so he could do something for his wife, or his girlfriend. But I think we're wired to automatically assume like, oh,
assumption.
He's talking to that female, he's obviously trying to sleep with her, and then we like overthink it and worry, and that's what kills us. Like,
and really, it's nothing. Like,
really, it's nothing, and you're sitting in bed eating a pint of ice cream, and you're like, he's cheating on me. Really, he's not. He's just trying to buy you the right ring or something. and you're overreacting for nothing.
Right. Sometimes it could be a surprise and he don't want to tell you. He wants to be all secretive, because that's happened to me before. And you get so mad because you're just like, you know, what are you not telling me? Like, why are you hiding this stuff from me? I want to know. I have the right to know.
And see,
But then he's just trying to be cute.
right. And then you feel dumb afterwards. You're like, I'm sorry, babe. You're just trying to be cute and sweet, and I thought
I
you
like
were
that
cheating.
ring, though. Mm-hmm.
It's a very nice ring.
Thank you.
But see, and the thing with you said with like being open about who you're talking to. I mean, yeah, unless you have something to hide, and your husband, your boyfriend, whatever, you know, even if the guys are watching this, your wife or your girlfriend is like texting, always on her phone texting. If you ask her who are you texting, if she's like, oh, nobody, but she really is texting somebody, she has something to hide.
Boy, take her phone.
Take
well,
her phone.
You know what?
No,
that's
don't
not
do
even
that.
the right thing to do either.
Because
You
we
know-
get mad. We might throw a knife at you. Like, give me my phone back.
She would throw a knife at you.
I would not.
I would probably throw a knife at you too.
But no, like,
This is very bad advice.
if a guy, okay, let's say I'm dating a guy and I'm always on my phone texting, whether I'm on social media or I'm texting my best friend, whatever. If they say, hey, who are you texting? Well, you don't have a phone to text on. When you do, but
Yes, I do.
that's
Obama? Gave me
Obama
a
hooked
phone.
her up. Anyways, but let me finish. Okay, if I'm texting somebody and they're like, "Oh, who are you always texting? You're always on your phone." Now, see, when I go out to eat with somebody or whatever, I don't use my phone. Usually, if I go on a date, my phone stays in my pocketbook and I don't touch it, just because that's the right thing to do. Don't sit on your phone the whole time. But if they ask me, you know, who are you talking to? Who are you texting? If I ain't got nothing to hide, I will hand you my phone and be like, this is who I'm texting. Or if I'm driving down the road and my phone goes off, if I ain't got nothing to hide, I'll be like, hey, babe, will you check that for me and tell me what it says? Now, look, if I say, oh, I'll get it later, then you know it's something you don't need to see.
Or you shouldn't be texting and driving.
Well, I don't text and drive. But I'm saying if I text somebody before I leave the house and they text back while I'm driving, then either if I'm by myself, I'll let it go till I've stopped.
Do you see this?
But, what?
I have like this lazy eye. Like this one's like droopy and this one's like
How come we always get off topic
Hello.
when we have these discussions? Oh my god.
Is that a bad thing?
I don't know. People are like, okay. I mean, I hope
But we're not famous yet, so it doesn't even matter.
We're not famous yet.
Because you won't share the videos. I've not seen one share
Or
on my
maybe-
Facebook.
Or maybe it has been shared, but you just don't realize it. Maybe they share it from
Maybe
YouTube.
we're not friends with them.
Maybe they share it from YouTube. They copy and paste the little code, and they're like, "Oh, girl, check this out. I just seen this yesterday. These people are funny, and they're gonna give out real life advice. They might can help us." I doubt
Right.
it. But
So people need to give us some topics to talk about. We spent a whole week and a day, because this video is really late, trying to discuss what we were going to talk about, and it still really wasn't there. We still didn't know.
we literally decided what, like
30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago. We were like, "Oh, this is what we could talk about.
Now.
This is great." So
But see, we didn't even come up with it.
my brother came up with it. He's a genius. We just won't tell him that.
He's not a genius.
He's not a genius. If it weren't for him, we probably wouldn't be making a video right now because we would have nothing to talk about.
That's true. And even now, we're not even talking about anything.
But anyways, no. Okay, so, moral of the story. Because, you know, we can't make a life advice video and not have a moral. People gotta walk away with something.
Okay.
If you are in a relationship, whether it's boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, whatever, or friend with benefits, I don't care. Whatever it is.
Friend with benefits don't count.
It...
Because you can't have trust in a friends with benefits situation. Because you know.
You
your friends
can.
with benefits, guess what?
You can, but it wouldn't be the type of trust that it would be in a relationship. It might be the type of trust of like, you know, oh, like, you know, if we're friends with benefits, you know, if I ask you to like prove that you're clean, and you say, oh yeah, I'm clean, that could be a trust thing. You're like, you know what, shut your face. It
You know
makes
what?
sense in my head.
Well, then I have trust.
It makes sense in my head. But anyways,
I'm just kidding, by the way.
What I'm getting at is, if you don't have trust, it ain't gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. You're doomed.
Well,
you're doomed
no,
from the start.
no. That's kind of wrong. Because it can work. But you have to work out those issues, okay? Because since this is life advice, we obviously have to go through these things. So you obviously know that this is personal for us. So I have trust issues right now. as we speak.
Oh,
Trust
goodness.
issues. That is so nice to know. Anyways. But right now, currently, I have trust issues. And probably every woman does. No matter the situation. So basically, just learn to trust. Try to trust. Okay? And if you don't, well, then you better figure out something else to do with your relationship because it just ain't gonna work.
Very much. I don't really.
I'm sorry to tell you that, but it's not.
It's not. Because, I mean, do you really want to be with someone you don't trust and it's been like 4, 5 years, however long y'all are together? Because, you know, young love don't last long unless you're like, you know, high school sweetheart. But anyways,
Well, even then.
it don't really last. Usually it don't. Like do you really want to spend 4 or 5 years being like, oh, who's he talking to? And then like every time he picks up his phone, you think it's some girl messaging him when really it's just like it's just like a notification, like a Candy Crush invite.
Right.
And
That is
freaking out
some
for
real
nothing.
ish though.
And you're freaking
Like,
out for nothing.
His phone goes off and you're like, who's texting?
Who is that?
Who is that?
Give me your phone. But really, it's just like a Candy Crush invite because you know everybody
He's
gets
like,
those.
baby, it's just a game.
It's just a game. Someone sent me a thing. I don't even play that game, but I keep getting them. I hate when I get
Stupid
those.
Facebook.
I hate when I get those. I don't even play Candy Crush.
Well,
I
you
get them-
should.
I get them like 1,000,000 times a day.
I
Like if
want-
I get on there, I've got like 2 million lives lined up.
You
because-
can't have 2 million lives.
I'm just
You
being
can only have
hypothetical.
5. Okay, look.
I'm just-
I am proud to say I'm a level 93. Ha ha.
Ha, ha.
In y'all's face. Okay, my daddy's on like level like 230 something.
It's because your daddy is like has too much free time on his hands.
No, he doesn't. That's what I don't understand. I have more free time than him. And he is like all up on that thing. My mama, when she goes to the bathroom, but she be in there switching candies. It's ridiculous how far they are. And I'm just like on level 93.
I don't know. I don't play it. I used to play it, but I got kind of fed up with it because it's kind of like a Flappy Bird type thing.
Because
We were just talking about that
It
though.
gets hard.
When you can't do it, what's the other game? Geometry Dash. We just
Oh my
watched the
god,
video.
Geometry Dash.
It's like it's
I feel
hard.
like you stupid.
It's like it's hard,
Beep,
and
beep.
you. My hands look weird, and you try it
Mine
for
look
so
fat.
long.
They are fat.
My nails look pretty though.
Mine do too.
Anyways, and you try it so much,
Complimentary of Dollar Tree.
and you
Well,
keep
not complimentary, but
and you keep playing it, and you're like, this sucks. I'm not getting anywhere, but you keep playing it. I got fed up with it though, and I was like, I'm done with this.
because it's such a great game, and then it just sucks. Like
Pretty much.
because you can't pass daggum level, and you're like, what is this? And then you just like start cursing at your phone.
Yeah. Like you, bleep, bleep, bleep. I'm trying not to cuss.
She's
bleep,
doing a
bleep,
really
bleep.
good job.
Look, that's just for the video. As soon as the camera's off, I'll stub my toe and be like. Okay. But yeah, so basically, moral of the story is, if you don't have trust, you need to work it out.
Hey, I'm growing a unicorn thing. Look,
I'm
it's right
trying to
there.
give them
It's gonna
the-
grow up to the side.
The moral of the story.
We already gave them the moral of the story.
I know, but we're just.
Now we're
kinda-
gonna do a moral of a moral.
Okay, well, I guess we should update you on our next video. We don't know what the topic's going to be yet, but we want to do, like, cooking videos, because, you know, we love to cook, and we love to eat, too, so we might just do a video of us eating. We want to do
That would
some
be
makeup.
such a great video.
We want to do some makeup videos, because as you can see, well, she didn't put on any.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just some, did you? Oh, you put on mascara and everything?
Yeah, you can't even
I couldn't
tell.
tell.
Can't even tell, because that's how good I
Can't
am,
even
okay?
tell.
All right.
But as you can see, we are makeup gurus.
No.
No.
Okay. Some people call themselves beauty gurus. We call ourselves beauties.
Beauties.
We ain't even gotta be gurus. Whatever that is.
Not even.
I don't know. See, I have on makeup. Not a lot. But you can see.
I don't have anything but foundation, and I put on some lipstick. But yeah, so we want to do that. So if you would, just scratch your nose off camera. If you would, just like us, subscribe to us, share the video with your friends.
Make any comments down below.
If there's anything you want us to talk about,
Yes, we need topics, people.
you
Takes us a whole
can-
week.
you can comment, and we will definitely talk about it. You know, because we want you guys to keep coming back. So if you like, oh, I want you to talk about this, keep watching, and we might talk about it. So like us, subscribe, whatever. We should probably put our like Facebook. Well, no, not our Facebook.
Not our Facebook yet, but you can follow me on Instagram at bubbly_bubble.
I'll give you mine, but I have to pull it up because I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head.
I'm not even gonna say it because I don't
think
want to
it's-
confuse them. Don't say you think. Just look at it.
Oh, it's cat, like CAT _ named cat, KAT. So cat named cat. I'll put that in the description of this video just so you guys know that. You can follow me there. I have a Twitter, but I don't hardly ever use it.
I have a Twitter, but I don't use it. And we do have Facebooks, but I don't think we're ready for that yet. So
Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all can't handle it yet. Okay.
okay, so we'll see you next week. Bye.